Howdy doodly doo. Welcome to episode 6. So, first off, I'm going to apologise for the delay in this episode coming out. Um, Basically, I've been doing some thinking. Little bit of thinking. And decided, as nice as it was, don't want to live in the mansion anymore. I don't know, for me it just felt a little bit cheaty. The building was already there, it's already generated, I'd put zero work into building it, and that's not what Minecraft's about. So I sat myself down, thinking hat on, decided on a new plan, which basically brings me to here. So decided we'll do it as we do normally. We'll find a spot, we'll set up base, and we'll crack on. Now, I've got all my stuff with me, or what I can carry. Everything's still at the mansion, and I will be collecting it, bringing it back in regards to the stuff that I've actually already gone out, mined, farmed, that sort of thing. But basically I want to start from scratch, build up a community, whole little area, and we'll go from there. And typical, it's getting to night time. So anyway, went out, did a bit of exploring, went here, went there, went up, went down, round and round and round. And this is where we ended up. So this is where we're going to be setting up. I'll show you around in a little tiny bit. So basically I wanted an area that was a little bit sort of cut off, its own little area in its own right, but still connected to the mainland. And I wanted to be closer to my little brother. So the area I've picked, it's 1,000 blocks from him. Can't remember if it's south or north now, but I'm basically 1,000 blocks from him. And yeah, so we should be able to join up in the nether, that kind of thing. Maybe share a hub in the nether for fast track and things like that. So anyway, do you want to see our new home? There, look. See it? So, as you can see, we have the ocean. We have that, wherever that is. But this is the main area. This bit here, I mean it does go off once it's generated. I'll be able to show you a bit more, but yeah. I can't even remember how I got up here now. So we've got this little bit here, the lake, river. I'm kind of planning knock this bit through, having it coming in from the ocean. This bit maybe a beach area and have some kind of a dock. And I don't remember getting up here. Oh no, I came up from around the back. Let's make our way down. Yeah. So this is going to be the back end of the area. As you can see, we've got a nice ocean coming around. So I'm thinking knock this bit through that bit as well, so we'll then have ocean access, come through, make this into a nice little river. So I'm thinking make this part dock leading on to our very own private beach, all this part here. Now my original thought is this bit here is where I'm going to stick our house. So I'm going to knock off a few layers at the top, flatten it down a bit, give us a nice area to work on, Then we've obviously got the base of the hill we can dig into for our basement area, and then that's going to overlook all of this. And then over here, like I say, that's going to be our river flowing round. For all this area here, I'm thinking we're going to build our own town, village here. Extend it all the way across. Another idea is we extend the docks around that whole area and then have this cove as our private beach, which, to be honest, I'm kind of liking that idea. This area, I'm thinking possibly a farm, and then as you can see, we've already got a selection of trees, so I'm thinking we'll make the kind of foresty area. And then there's this thing. Now, this I'm kind of thinking is going to be the centre of our base. I already like it, but it's going to have some work. It's actually this bit here that did it for me. I'm thinking I'm going to have some kind of a temple structure-ish kind of thing. Sort of welcome to my area, maybe like town hall. Now, that's too straight for me, but basically if you imagine something like that, but coming off at an angle, having 4 of them, north, east, south and west, basically, each one going up with something at the top, but the centres will be hollow, because eventually I will have my beacons, and I'm thinking they're going to be the beacon structure. So obviously your beacon underground needs sunlight, so I'm going to surround the beacon, so basically a 3x3 kind of thing. Glass at the top, beacon shoots all the way up through the centre and blasts its way out through the top. Possibly have some kind of nether portal incorporated into it, not sure yet. So a lot of this here will be going. And then we've got round here, so all of that to the right is going to be the foresty area. Hi Enderman. And we've got all of this bit as well, not really sure yet, but basically my brother's 1,000 blocks in that direction, so he's sort of south of me, so 1,000 blocks that way. My brother, we're a lot closer now, which should be better. We can join in, help each other out, so you might see him pop up from time to time. So yeah, that's it people, this is our area, this is where we're going to set up home, and we'll go from there. So basically, oh hi Mr. Zombie. Basically what I'm going to do, you've already seen me go out and get the animals and set my farms up and la-di-da. So I'm going to grab a few bits, I'm going to set up a home, maybe a couple of farms, just get myself slightly established over here, and then bring you back into real time. Now obviously, as I said, real time, that can mean only one more thing. It means you get to see it all slightly speeded up in a nice little time lapse. So anyway, here we go. Cue the funky music. And we're back. So we've got a house. Not a great house, but it is a house. So I'm going to do a bit more landscaping. You see we started the river coming through there. I'm going to change it all up so that it's all the sandstone underneath, make it like nice and pretty, bringing it through to our lake, which again I've got ideas for. Need to do some work on our little hill here, landscape that, bit of planting, get some animals, but yeah, the base of our house is done. So obviously we've got a watchtower up there. This part is going to be our bedroom, main room, out to the back, out to the sea. Obviously I've got to bring all of that in, plus go and get some stuff from the old mansion base. So yeah, as you can see, we are established. Not greatly established, but we have somewhere safe. Look out over our land. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it at this for the minute. I'm going to go off camera, do a bit of landscaping, and then bring you back, show you around, and we'll call this an episode, I think. Okay, so I will see you shortly. Okay, so we're back, and we've done a little bit, nothing major, but try and give you an idea of where we're going with this. So, done a bit of landscaping here, but so we've got a bit of a flat area here. I think this is where we're going to stick our farm area, stables, pens, that kind of thing. As you can see, I've extended the hill out a bit. I know it looking boring at the minute, but we've got plans. It's all just to get ourselves set up. So this is what we're going with. The main hill's coming down. This is going to be our lake. And as you can see, the river is going to flow through tunnel that we make here, come out on the other side, which of course is going to bring us down. I'm not really sure yet with this bit, but again, some kind of a cave. And yeah, I'm thinking main staircase is probably going to be somewhere here, up to the base. Bring us up. This bit's obviously going to come out a little bit. I'm like, ooh, and we are being attacked. So let's just sort that out. Main staircase coming down, so if you're coming in from the sea, I think what the plan is now is we might have our own private dock, and then I'll have the community dock round. Over on the other side, people come visit, etc. So yeah, still lots to do. Need to follow this round. This is all work that I'll be doing throughout the series, on and off the camera. Obviously, a bit more up here to take down. This lake probably going to go, probably going to keep this one and make it a bit of a feature, which is then going to extend us off. And I'm thinking now that the village is going to go here, and it go round that side of the mountain. So yeah, pretty much it. I think brings you up to date with what we're doing. So I think probably going to call this episode. I know it's going to be a little bit short once the time lapses are sped up and whatnot, but seems like a good place to call it a day. So I'm going to do a bit more work off camera, get this area sorted and set up, and then hopefully on the next one we can start doing some proper work. So for now, all that's left to say is Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.